Lesson number 47 and third lesson on the major line segment project. We are learning JavaScript and we are learning JavaScript by examples. In this series, we are trying to recreate this application which is available on this website here. There is an online math practice page which has a number of practice modules for children, and if you go down towards the bottom, we have a section called metric units, and these are the two scripts that we are trying to recreate. And what it is, it has a number of these images, rulers images, and a number of line segments, and all these line segments are marked A, B, C, and so on and so forth. And you have some input fields. The students have to provide a response as to what is the length of this line segment. So for A, for example, if I type in 1, it will give me a response as a tick or a cross. For this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 centimeter. If I type in an answer, it will give me a response as a tick or cross. If I type in a wrong answer, it will give me a response as a cross. So this is what we have done so far. In the last lesson, we created this line segment of fixed length, versus if you go to the application and if you refresh it, every time you refresh it, the size of the line segment will change. Okay, so let's get back to it. So I'll change the size of my browser, and this is the CSS, JavaScript, and HTML code that we have written so far, and this is where we are controlling the length of this line segment, this segment class, which has this width property of fixed 5 centimeters. So every time you refresh it, the length of the line segment remains 5 centimeters. We do not want that, so we will have to assign this width property with the help of JavaScript instead of this class. So we will say segment container, which is the container, this div element that holds this line, and I will say style dot width, and this is how you apply a CSS property with the help of JavaScript. So this is the container, the name of the variable that holds this div, and this div has this line segment, and this line segment, the width of this line segment is controlled by this CSS property with the help of this class. But now we are overriding that property with the help of this line of code, JavaScript line of code, and say for example I will say single quotations 7 centimeter. So if I save it now and refresh this, we have now a line segment that is 7 centimeter long. So we have overridden this property with the help of this line of code here, so we don't even need this. So I will just comment this out. The length of the line segment, however, is still hard coded, and we don't want that. So we want to change it every single time when we refresh the page. So I will create a variable and I will call it var length, and I will generate random numbers with the help of math.random method. Now if you remember from previous classes, this method will generate numbers in decimals. Okay, so 0 point something something, and we don't want that, so we want to round it up. So I will say math.round, and this will now generate numbers either 0 or 1, but we want to generate numbers from 0 to 20. The length of the ruler is 20 centimeter long, and we want to generate numbers from 0 to 20. In fact, we do not even want to generate 0. The smallest number that we want to generate is 1, but for now we will generate numbers from 0 to 20, and this is how I can do that. So I'll multiply that number, whatever has been generated, by 20, and these numbers will be saved in this variable. So instead of hard coding this 7 centimeter, I will remove this 7 and I will copy this and paste this variable here. Okay, so this method will generate a number, a random number from 0 to 20, and I am simply appending this centimeter symbol to that number. So the CSS property, width property, knows the unit of the width, and that is it. So if I save it and maximize this and refresh this, you will notice that, and you'll notice that the length of the line segment is changing every single time I refresh the page. Okay, so this is it for today, and I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you very much.